Welcome everyone to Vinyl Addict. This is Chili and it's a soundtrack day, and the soundtrack I have for you guys today is The Edge from U2 doing the soundtrack for the film Captive, which is a film which came out in 1986. It's a foreign film, so just to give you a little timeline, this is the year before the Joshua Tree. So before I get into that, don't forget to hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, share this video and comment, and if you still haven't subscribed, please do so. That being said, let's get into this. So this album is the only solo album from a member of U2. They've, other members have done like guest appearances or whatnot for songs, but never a full solo album. And The Edge is the only one pretty much who's done a whole album. Okay, so there are some guest appearances on here. Larry Mullen Jr. from U2 is on here, and he plays on one song, the theme from The Captive, which is called Heroin, and the singer is Sinead O'Connor. This is the first time Sinead is pretty much introduced to the world, and The Edge puts her on here, and this is before she did The Lion and the Cobra, and she did, the big hit Nothing Compares to You, the Prince song. So this is her kind of starting out. I believe she's done like local stuff at that time, but this is her debut, and this is on Virgin Records. And the song that she does, the Heroin song, it's very kind of, it's the only thing that sounds like kind of U2 as far as the guitar playing goes. Everything else does not sound like U2. I say like 10% of it is kind of edgy, but of The Edge, but it's not, it's a totally different realm. The song sounds like U2 though in the future. It sounds like Heroin is more like, the song is more like Big, and U2 sounding like Beautiful Day, something like they would put out back more in the future. And this is 1986, so it's kind of odd. Now this also says it's The Edge with Michael Brook, and that's this guy. So here's some pictures of The Edge. There's Sinead. So he's putting the hat on. This is that era. And so this guy, pretty much what he does on here, he plays some instruments such as percussion stuff, keyboard stuff, but he is more of an inventor, and he's the one who invented the infinite guitar, which he gave to The Edge, and which he plays on the song With or Without You. And what it does is it creates sustainability infinitely, hence infinite guitar. But in that video, I remember seeing The Edge, and he has like this ebow on it, so which kind of does the same thing. So I don't know if he's just playing the ebow, sustaining notes with that on top of the infinite guitar as well, and layering all these infinite sustainable notes. Is how you get that sound. What he did on With or Without You. And so he's pretty much going really into the whole atmospheric, Brian Eno-esque ambient, path. Because Brian Eno is, famous for all that shit, music for airports, that kind of music. And this album kind of takes The Edge to that place. There's a lot of ambient stuff and material. There's some great instrumental tracks still, like One Foot in Heaven and The Strange Party. I like side one. There's Rowena's theme, which is the opening track here, which is really cool. It's a dark piece, and that's the for the main character. Her name is Rowena, and she's this rich girl who gets kidnapped by some anarchists, and they torture her, and hence the word is Captive, the title. And it's a foreign film, and there's nobody in it that that's famous in, I guess, in America that I could name check, but it's I guess it was something that Edge could do. you know, and the music on here, or the ambient noises too, is a departure, and it kind of sets a tone for the Joshua Tree, you know. But like I said, if you're expecting a U2 thing, you're not going to get it really. Mainly only that song with Larry Mullen he plays on, and Sinead. It's sort of like U2 replaced Bono and has Sinead. So if you could think of that, how would that sound? Then that's what this song is. But everything else on here is just totally different. He's like a mad scientist, and it's really cool. I mean, I liked it, and I would give it like, I'd say like 3.5 stars out of 5. You know, it's not something I gravitate towards all the time, but I remember when it did come out, and I had it on cassette, I would listen to it, you know, just walking around and stuff. You know, that's, I'm dating myself, but yes, you know, I play it and just kind of, it's kind of good walking around music, because I like soundtracks. I just like, you know, just noises and weird kinds of things going on, and this is a perfect album for that. But I'm rating it as far as like, is it something that, unless you're a diehard U2 fan, and you want to hear what the Edge does, you know, on his spare time, then by all means, more power to you, get it. But other than that, you know, as a soundtrack, it's really good. I like it. I'm a soundtrack freak, so that's why I put these videos out. And so that's my take on this Captive by the Edge of U2. Okay, and so give me another like, if you please, and, you know, comment on this. Have you heard this album? What do you think? I think that, you know, U2 ain't U2 without this guy. That's just what it is. You know, he is the brains behind it all. As far as the music is concerned, he's not someone that could be replaced. And so that's my thoughts on that. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.